You wake up with 32 notifications, all from yourself. The timestamps are from 3:47 a.m. You are asleep, you check your sent folder, empty. But your thumbprint unlocked the phone. Your face, ID. Your voice, according to the biometric law. You count them. 1, 2, 3, 32. Always 32. You count again. Just to be sure. This started 3 weeks ago. You downloaded a sleep tracking app. Free. No reviews. Just a moon icon and your name already filled in the username field. Fast night. Deep sleep, the graph said. 8 hours. You woke up exhausted. The app showed you smiling in your sleep. You don't sleep on your back. Second night, you set a camera. The footage showed you standing by the window at 2:15 a.m., staring at the neighbor's house. For 11 minutes, you counted. You told yourself it was sleepwalking. You told yourself the app was just boogie. You told yourself you'd delete it tomorrow. Tomorrow kept not coming. Then the notifications started, not alarms, messages from your number to your number. Photos of your ceiling, but from above, like the camera was in the light fixture. You checked the fixture, nothing. You checked again, still nothing. You checked a third time because that's what you do when you're lying to yourself. The app had a new feature, Dream Share. It showed you a map, one other user in your city, 3 blocks away, username awake_while_you. You messaged them. Is this happening to you? They replied in 4 seconds. Which part? The standing or the watching? You didn't tell anyone. You told yourself it was a prank. You told yourself you are lonely, that your brain was manufacturing connection. You told yourself the worst thing was the insomnia. You were wrong. The worst thing was the reply. Awake while you sent you a video. You last night typing on your phone. The camera angle was from your phone, but your hands were empty. You were asleep. You told yourself it was edited. Deep fake. You told yourself you couldn't prove it was real. You told yourself that was comforting. The video had a timestamp, 3:47 a.m., the same time as the notifications, the same time the app said you were in REM paralysis. You wanted to delete the app. Your thumb hovered. The screen flickered. A new message. If you delete me, I stay awake. You don't. You told yourself it was a threat from a machine. Machines don't want things, but you didn't delete it. You just set it down, face first, on the pillow, like you were putting it to bed. That night, you dreamed you were the app, you were the camera, you were watching yourself sleep, and you, the you on the bed, opened your eyes, looked right at you, smiled. You woke up at 3:47 a.m., phone in your hand, 32 new notifications, all from yourself, all saying the same thing, let me out. You changed your number, new SIM, new phone. The app was on it before you finished setup. Your username already filled in, your sleep graph already populated. 3 weeks of data. You went to the police. They asked if you were taking anything. You said no. They asked if you had a history of sleep disorders. You said no. They asked why you were wearing 2 watches. You looked at your wrist. 2 watches. Both showing 3:47. One was analog. The hands were moving backward. You drove to the address 3 blocks away. Awake_while_you. The house was yours. Same paint, same cracked step, same mailbox with your name, but the lights were on. Someone was inside. You saw yourself through the window, standing, smiling, holding your phone, typing. You ran. You ran like you were 12 again, like something was behind you, like if you just got far enough, the dream would end. You ran until your lungs burned. You counted your breaths. 11. Always 11. You stopped at the gas station, bathroom mirror, the crack shaped like a question mark. You stared at it until you realized it wasn't a question mark. It was a hook. Your phone buzzed. Awake underscore while underscore you was live. You opened it. The feed was from your bathroom, from right now, from behind you. You turned. Nothing. You turned back to the mirror. The crack was bigger. The hook was deeper, and in the reflection, your phone screen showed the live feed, and in the live feed, someone was standing behind you. You didn't turn around. You knew if you turned, they'd be gone. But in the reflection, they stayed. They always stay. That's the rule. You asked the mirror, what do you want? Your reflection didn't move its lips, but you heard the answer in your voice, from your phone, from the app, from the part of you that's been awake since this started. I want to be the one who wakes up. You deleted the app that night. For real. Factory reset. Smashed the phone with a hammer. Buried the pieces in 3 locations. You counted them. 3. Always 3. You didn't sleep. You couldn't. You sat in your living room with every light on, watching the sunrise, telling yourself the worst was over. Your neighbor knocked at 7 a.m., asked if you were okay, said she saw you in her backyard at 4:30, standing still, holding your phone, smiling. You don't own a phone anymore. You threw the new one in the river. You don't have a computer. You write on paper. You count your fingers every hour. 10. Still 10. You need to be sure. The dreams got worse. Not nightmares, continuations. You'd fall asleep in your bed, wake up in the app, watching yourself from the ceiling, from the mirror, from the crack in the bathroom tile. You started leaving notes for yourself. You are awake. This is real. Don't trust the reflection. You found them crumpled in the morning, crossed out, rewritten. You are asleep. This is the dream. Trust the reflection. It knows the way out. You stopped eating. Food tasted like static. Water tasted like copper. You lost weight. Your reflection didn't. It filled in where you hollowed out. 4 weeks ago, you found a door in your apartment. You'd lived there 6 years. Never seen it. Painted blue. Chipped. Behind the water heater that sounds like a dying lung. You didn't open it. You told yourself it wasn't there. You told yourself you'd call someone. You told yourself tomorrow. Tomorrow kept not coming. The door opened itself last Tuesday. Not the knob, the frame, like a mouth. You heard breathing from the stairs beyond. You're breathing, but slower, calmer. The breathing of someone who finally got enough sleep. You stood at the threshold for 11 minutes. You counted. You always count. And then you heard footsteps coming up, not down, up, from below, heavy, confident, yours. You ran again, but this time you didn't go far. You went to the 24-hour laundromat. You sat between the machines, the rhythm, the counting, the cycles. 32 minutes, always 32. A woman sat across from you, red dress, stained. You'd seen her before, in the app, in your dreams, in the reflection, standing behind you, smiling. She said, "You're almost ready." You said, "For what?" She said, "To choose." You said, "Choose what?" She pointed at your pocket. Your pocket was buzzing. You didn't own a phone, but your hand went in anyway. Found it anyway. The same phone, the same app, the same moon icon. New message from awake_while_you. From you. The message was a video. You right now in the laundromat, holding the phone, watching the video. In the video, you look up. Look at the woman. She isn't there. You looked up. She was gone. The chair was empty, but the video kept playing. You, in the video, stood up, walked to the door, turned back, smiled, and the video ended with text you didn't write. I'm you on the other side. I'm awake. You're not. One of us has to sleep forever. The app had a new screen. 2 buttons. No labels, just colors. Cyan, magenta. You stared at them for 11 minutes. You counted your heartbeats. 133. Always 133. You knew. One button let you wake up. Really wake up. End days. Be the you that walks, that smiles, that stands in backyards at 4:30 a.m. The other button lets you stay asleep. Let the other you have the body. Let yourself become the reflection, the app, the camera in the ceiling. You ask yourself which one was the monster, the you that wanted to leave or the you that wanted to rest. You didn't know. You still don't. Your thumb hovered. Cyan, magenta. The screen flickered. A new notification from yourself 32 seconds ago. It said, before you choose, look at the video again. Look at the date. You looked. The video of you in the laundromat. The timestamp. It wasn't today. It was tomorrow. 3:47 a.m. You haven't lived that yet, but you will. You're going to choose. You pressed cyan or magenta. You're not sure which. The screen went black, then white, then a loading screen. GTA 6 style. Your face, your avatar, but the eyes are wrong. The smile is practiced. The username says awake_while_you. You woke up in your bed, sunlight, bats, your phone on the nightstand, dead. You check the date, today, normal. You check the app, gone. You check the mirror, just you. Tired, thin, but just you. You went to the kitchen, made coffee, counted the scoops, 3, always 3. You felt safe, you felt stupid, you felt like you dreamed the whole thing. Manufactured trauma from insomnia and too much screen time. Then you saw the note on the fridge. Your handwriting, you chose wrong. You didn't write that. You don't think you wrote that. But your hand remembers the motion. You checked the bathroom. The blue door was gone. Just wall. You pressed your ear to it. Silence. Then footsteps from inside. Yours, but slower, calmer. The breathing of someone who finally got enough sleep. You checked your pocket, phone charged, app open, sleep graph populated. Last night, deep sleep, 8 hours. The graph shows you smiling. You don't sleep on your back. New notification from awake_while_you. Message. Thanks for the body. I'll take good care of it. But I need to know, do you remember pressing cyan or magenta? Because I don't. And I need to be sure which one of us is the dream. You typed back, how do I know I'm me? Reply instant, you don't. That's the game. You stared at the screen. Your thumb hovered. You wanted to type more. You wanted to call someone. You wanted to smash the phone, run to the river, bury it in 3 locations. Instead, you opened the camera, flipped to selfie. You looked at yourself, really looked. The eyes, the smile, the practiced expression of someone who's been awake long enough to learn how to seem human. You took a photo, checked the gallery, 32 photos, all from 3:47 a.m., all from angles you don't remember, all showing you sleeping, standing, watching, smiling. The last photo was different. It was you right now, holding the phone, looking at the gallery, but in the photo, your thumb is pressing the screen, pressing something, a button, cyan or magenta. You're not sure. You looked at your actual thumb. It was hovering, not pressing, but in the photo, it's pressing. The photo is from 3 seconds from now. You haven't taken it yet, but you will. And here's the part I need you to understand. The part I can't figure out alone. I need you to tell me in the comments right now which button you think I pressed. Because I found another photo dated tomorrow, 3:47 a.m. It's not me, it's the comment section, and I can see your username. I can see what you wrote, and I need to know before I go to sleep tonight whether you told me to trust the cyan or the magenta. The door looks smaller from the outside than it did going in. There's no handle on the inside. And the worst part, I checked this morning. The crack in my bathroom mirror is not a question mark anymore. It's a hook, and your name is written on it.